Alright, good morning everyone. Things should be working. I actually remembered to check the audio before stream went live, so the mic's at least working. I think. We'll get our audio check out of the way. Sounds like it's working. A little bit jumbled, but it's whatever. So, today we're getting back into Witcher 3. I had a very long night at work, and HR is probably going to have to hear about it. But you know, that's a fight for another day. For now, I am going to spend the next couple hours just relaxing, playing The Witcher 3, and trying to forget my troubles. So, where we left off. We helped Regis, names escape me sometimes and his is peculiar. We helped Regis brew the resonance potion. We drank the potion, and we saw some of Detlaff's memories. Saw him go to a boot black, saw him make friends with a noble, a count, something of the sort. And then we saw him kill the count and cut off his hand. Detlaff cut off his own hand, I mean. So, today we're going to get back into that. We're going to chase down Detlaff a bit more. Soon... Graveyard keeper. Or caretaker. Caretaker, that's his name. He's the caretaker. Soon. But not yet. Soon. We're doing blood and wine first. Little bit out of order, but I usually do it in order, so switching it up for once. Where was I? Ah yes, we brewed resonance, we saw the memories, Detlaff cut off his own hand, and we should be in a position now where we can go and try to find Detlaff. I think we need to go into town and find the boot black. But before we do that, I think we want to check... Ah, we're here. Huh. I was kind of hoping we'd still be at the, not the tourney grounds. Corvo Bianco. We need to go up there eventually and see if we can get another upgrade. I want to hit that location on our way. That loud whistle was in-game. That was loud. We also need to upgrade our armor, because a lot of our armor is master crafted. We need to get grandmaster crafted armor, because our kit is kind of
Show me what you
lacking. Well, we took a lot of health damage very, very quickly. Ah, shoot. That's gonna fuck everything up. We were at 10 charges. And Erendite feeds on... Oh, did the other one die? God dang it.
Up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Poof. Pierre's journal. Count Crespi. So harsh, so many troubles every day in one vineyard. Oh. So it was a worker who hated his boss because his boss was a asshole, but then when he became the boss, he realized that, oh, the problems are the asshole. Yeah, no, that'll scared, fear. What is fear? How to avoid pain, so fear would be similar to pain. Conversations with other types of beings are always interesting. I'm sorry if I didn't read too much of that out loud, but I'm skimming. I'm kind of distracted by other things at the moment. I'll get more into the game eventually. Parchment fell from the pocket of monsters. Lump of coal. Blood, hardly any left. Cold. Every third day they come and open my veins. Oh, this is from Teshem Litna. Can't believe we didn't read everything when we were going through there. Won't go much longer. Aloes from died yesterday. I think that's supposed to be they. Drank him to death. Irritated them, heard them arguing strange language. Huh. I just skipped down to the end and the blood glistened a purple silvery in those instruments. Huh. You know, we don't see too many games where, like, there's a full alien language. I mean, it would take a lot of effort to write one, but... putting the time and effort into establishing an entirely different language just for a game, or just for a game world like this, would be pretty worthwhile, I think. I mean, they invented Klingon, and Klingon is a pretty functional language, apparently.
I wouldn't mind if that beast found
Now, I hope we don't have to stay in Beauclair too long, because the city does tax my PC quite heavily.
Nothing doing. Something reeks
Black? Ah. Come on, cutscene.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pipes, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
You're not a complete bang. We'll break your legs.
Circle him! Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats.
That's 3 against 1, excuse.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing
Let's be
really.
nice.
Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Well, we tried to be nice to him.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Ah, little mischief maker.
Oh, wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
This is going to be one of those things where he's also a pickpocket.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Little miscreant. No, we're not going to use a sign on him. We're going to
All right.
negotiate.
Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Can I offer 275?
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
350.
Out of the question. Quite simply, no.
Fine. Fine.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis there doesn't mean much for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
And of
Handled
course.
that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the
Why
trick to
doesn't it
defeat.
regen my health?
Saw that.
We got into a standard fist fight, and we came out of it with 1 hit point. God dang it.
It's thin scrapings around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Read the sign? Crows everywhere. Are they Regis's crows, though, or are they Detlaff's? Stands to figure if Regis can do it, Detlaff
Gotta
will.
break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Show off!
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Higher vampires in the Witcher universe are goddamn insane. A little Nilfgaardian soldier toy.
Here. Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Okay, can we please talk about the
Let's
decor
look
and the
around.
grim red lighting? And we are now level 44. An eviction notice.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
Would Detlaff fix toys?
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these
Puppets. Really, Regis?
Nice little trinket.
I mean, the ones hanging from the ceiling are a bit, weird.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Oh, a little horse stick.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Yeah, the picture of the woman's definitely not a, giant red flag.
Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders?
Really now, Geralt, must you?
I mean, it's kind of a worthy question. If he's staying here, he's got to have some
Indeed.
point to it.
Not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
What's this little red thing? Letters of the beast's targets.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
The slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
I mean, if you've got imported ink, that kind of points to someone who's, like, wealthy, right? Although, yet, Beauclair... You know what? Never mind. Beauclair's full of rich people.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Anywhere else in the Witcher universe, money and wealth, instantly. Beauclair, could be your neighbor.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Was that the only other clue? No, if there's still a quest thing... Ha!
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
I forget, is Renawed the person, or do you think it's just, a memory?
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways. All kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks. Leave no way for him to find out.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her. Get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Let's sum up what we know.
I love
Seems
scenes like
Detlaff's
this.
being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
I'm gonna say true, but that's... You're kinda...
Actually, it is. Detlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaff and I both.
Dangerous company. Where children toil, toys waste away.
What a day.
Okay, and now I've got a thing to go and visit the Duchess. How much coin? Not nearly enough coin. Huh. You know, I think rather than run all across town, I think I'll just go down to the Beauclair port travel point and then jump up to the palace. It is only like 500 steps, but
And when she
this'll be
passes it,
quicker.
she pass.
So Detlaff being innocent of the murder, like he does kill the people, and it's not like completely innocent, but as far as, you know, not having a choice, you can get off kind of light. It'll be fine, probably. To the Duchess.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Not
wrong.
vampires.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmail? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Hervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
A true challenge.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sala too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue deep burgundy. clarity, hi. It's simple Sans Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sans Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Sans Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sans Real, it is Sans Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Like, also, I'm sure she's got plenty of, like, maids and whatnot whose attire she can borrow. But if the court finds out about her little excursion, wouldn't there be even more gossip? And, I mean, the Knight Captain's not... He's not going incognito. He's bald as fuck. Everyone's going with a giant scar. And Geralt's riding around town with a giant animal head on his saddle. Like, guys. Guys.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure. But he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
That's it, Roach. We're the Sabermans! What's your stones?
Just keep riding, just keep riding. Do 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 do.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Back, you beast! Begone! This shall be your final fight! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
You did get me.
Begone! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you.
By.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Just keep whirling, just keep whirling.
That's it, Roach.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Maybe the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
A surprise inspection or want to talk to you? Let's talk first. We can always resort to an inspection after.
Game to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
It's
like
not
you
looking
make the
good for
wine all
you.
alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
I like when she gets
Of course,
spicy.
Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Can considered that.
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is good. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
I would expect there to be a few more guards, but then again, you know, to keep game assets down, the number of moving pieces on the board.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
The 1269 vintage? I didn't mean for it to be the number one, but I mean...
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine.
Ah,
You've
nope,
good
Ervelous. Never mind. I saw 1269. Nope, that's Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano, the 1272.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Oh, there's another layer. Sangreal 1270.
Sangreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Nothing directly across. 1268.
Sangreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
There's nothing else over there. Oop, there's another sign right there. 1269 vintage.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Shoot.
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
It's always the last place you look.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Your Majesty! I mean, it is her wine.
Barrel taps. Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal.
Oh, I guess we found our lead.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Have you had time to reflect on your misdeeds?
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I mean, I wouldn't peg Geralt for an executioner, but I mean,
I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
Was?
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Could Detlaff pass as being from Sintra? I don't know what the accents are supposed to sound like. Obviously, the Beauclair, it's supposed to be like... Beauclair is supposed to be very, like, noble and clearly Polish-inspired, at least in appearance. Or maybe not Polish. Something from that general region. They have a very distinctive look. A little bit French.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's do it now, under cover of night.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Another cart. Really? Just generic brigands?
Ah, our favorite vintner.
These could be any, like, thugs from Novigrad. Come on.
It's not him.
Good job. The Morian is a bit of a French thing. Ow. I was glancing at my keyboard trying to find the right button. Witcher 3 has a lot of keybinds, and if you don't hit them properly, I don't want to burn through like 5 things of food, 3 different potions, trying to find the one that I need. Skip that. I rolled straight at him, and because of that, the dodge didn't count. I was hoping I would roll sideways, but I got stuck on him. Round 3 it is. Okay, we just gotta skip this one little thing. Doink. Off with his legs. Ah, we got them this time. I guess my flurry of blades at the beginning was easy.
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Ooh.
Once again.
Was that blood splatter on the camera?
Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let it!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Being awful lively for a man with an arrow in his lung. I was kind of wondering about that at first, because, you know, from the front, the placement of the arrow is kind of... It could be a long shot, might not be, but then the way it's going out his back beneath the shoulder blade, no, that's a long shot. That's a slow death.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there.
If he lives.
Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
We ride!
Let's go to town.
And we're already level 45.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Witcher
Side effect of
mutations.
my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Sintrian stole the Sangreal. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
A singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Sounds like just the thing for Beauclair.
Gotta nab the Sintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Appropriate attire. Ah, dear God. Not again. Geralt in it. God, why you got fucking... The casual wrist flick. The casual wrist flick to put out. Why you gotta be like that? It's not that it's hot. It's just it's cool.
Do you like it here?
Like that is just a casual level of just yeah. I know I'm the shit. Portrait of a Witcher, Knight's Tales, Wine Wars, Hunger Game, Big Game Hunter. Coin doesn't sink. So, did we not have to do the thing with the person? I thought for sure we'd have to go and, oh, that's way too close. Okay, so let's check our thing here. Piercing cold and bloodbath. Okay, if we get both of those, we can get adrenaline rush. Sword attack power, sign intensity increased by 30, increased for 30 seconds by 30% for each foe. Once it wears off, sword attack power and sign intensity drop by 10% for each participating foe. Yeah. Temporarily invulnerable or generate to 100% vitality. Effect can only be triggered once every 2 minutes. When drawn, magic, unique, and Witcher swords increase sign damage dealt 50%. Ah. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Adrenaline point increases damage or decreases. I thought it was increases. Increases damage dealt by swords and side intensity. I would need 2 greater reds and 3 greater blues. You fuck. I mean, at least I can use blues for, like, fucking everything. Although I do need the thing to help make the other ones. Okay. Missing cards from the skeleton. Good deck. The turns organizer. Let's very quickly visit Corvo Bianco. I could just pull right and could teleport there, but it's a short run.
Is that not this cur with the price on his head? It's the Now, all together! We'll teach you discipline!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Good picture, though. Sometimes you get a wanted poster in times like these, and it doesn't resemble anything at all like the person. It's got like one distinguishing mark that you're like, that could be them, right? And you kind of have to just interpret. But no, that's a pretty good artistic drawing. Another knight errant. Right. So the main renovation should be about done. I mean, I'll tell you right now, the front of the house looks better. Looks quite a lot better. Ah, yes, and we've got actual floors. This is very good.
Renovation's coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Let us search the cellar. What is down here?
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Julius Ban Gav's letter. To whomever finds this, Julian, reading these words, surely long dead. As befits one of my station familiar connections, Bayonard, famed school of mages, never complete studies, duration of life, magic help, but weak hold over a soul rush, passion, organic alchemy, wondrous sciences, beautiful years of my life. Fruit of the labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, hazard, I guess, will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. Marvelous science. Please heed my advice. Drop this letter so away from the table and never return. Practice of alchemy by an amateur lead to injury, even death. You do not drop this letter after no stranger. Show fundamentals. Leaving all formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. Sounds highly unlikely, but I've proven with utmost certainty this is possible. Workings of transportation simple. Make use of the table designed. As an expert in the arts, already know your way around such devices. Holly poly accident wandered in my ignorance to grievous harm. Hid discovery from the world why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists. Let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves determine destiny. Never sired offspring, no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded my best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove great use. Time will tell. And then there's an eviction notice, non-payment of rent, premises, shopkeeping purposes, Beauclair's tenant, Alaric Desamp, vacate premises within days. Beast target. The suspicious letter. Ah. It is alive and well. One class. I can go a specific way. 5 unimportant souls for the woman you love. History of Est. Oh, is that its own little thing? That's... Huh. Is there anything else down here in the cellar? Quite an expansive cellar, gotta say. Okay, how much do I have to spend on the next upgrade? Ah, here's Marlene.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I got it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never went, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
I don't know if it's a loophole in what they made her backstory.
Always have warm food awaiting your return.
But she mentioned when we first started talking to her that she had children and she was watching them grow old and die. Or was it her relatives' children? I thought the way she worded it, it was her children. but she never married. If she never married, in a place like this, that would be quite the scandal. To not marry and yet have children.
Know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The grounds.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
Let's give Roach a stable.
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Bonus to horse stamina? Oh, fuck yes.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. But finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I'm here to serve.
Can only have one project working at once. This. That. I don't really want to wear the Teshem Mutna armor, because it's heavy armor. The stun, bleeding, critical hit chance, the sign, intensity. The bonus from Witcher gear would be amazing. Teshem Mutna mask. How much of this stuff? Black magic doll. Where's the other type of doll? Oh, there it is. We don't have... There's so much weight in our inventory, and yet when you look at like individual things, We shall leave the Tesha Mutna armor here for now. Well, that brought us down a little. What is weighing us down so much? Wouldn't be anything in those, because that's all quest items. Pure silver. Fist tech. Ashes that barely weigh anything. Rotten flesh barely weighs anything. What is weighing us down? Is it just a matter of like we've got so many things that are 1 to 2 pounds that it's gotta be, because these are like nothing each. It's gotta be just that we have so many light things. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I don't think we need to throw anything from there. Transfer those. The trophies each weigh like 1 pound. I don't want to move. I really only want to have like leather stuff in here. Barrel taps that we just picked up barely weigh anything. Dimeridium shackles. "42 skulls." God damn. And that only brings us down to like 160. Fighter's trophy. Hang them. Sir Geralt of Rivia's shield. I don't know if that actually lightens our inventory, but okay, so that's that. Quests. Especially someone who had no fear of spells could face a witch. Let's go and poke this. Oh, and actually it's relatively close. Still going to teleport there. Huh. Talk to Jacob the Woodcutter. Now, did I talk to you before and not like what I found? Because the reason I haven't upgraded my armor is because we're still, like, kinda low on coin. So, number one, the upgrades to Corvo Bianco are not cheap, and also we haven't really gotten paid that much of late. I should probably go to the bank and try to, like, convert some of the coins.
Stay with me a bit longer, Lady Daphne.
What do you...
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking that? Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Swear I hear sobs and rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it. Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Let's do this without haggling.
Willing to help. At first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess. He never returned.
He did not. She
She stood here day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Link's Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Reacher.
Let us see about this woman in the tree. Daphne's Wraith. Hang on. Books. Where's our book? Future father-in-law, 7 challenges. Link's Crag, find the witch. Convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. Was spiteful and headstrong even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. No intention of bending his knee before a witch. Planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened, but Gareth never returned. Daphne stood on top of a hill, looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree so that she might live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing. Plunged his axe into the tree, would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid the place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten her. Well, that's damn near tragic. Alright, I guess we gotta go and figure out what's happening. Hang on. I want to look at the map first. Where are we going? We're going over there. Yeah, we might be able to poke at a couple other things on the way there or back. Probably on the way back. Ooh, wait. I want to see... What are we at? We're at 54 to a maximum of 80. We fell so far behind. We leveled up like 3 times. We leveled up so many times doing the main quest. Look how many things we have to kill now. Fuck. Fortunately, the attack power on Aerondyte goes up by 2 for each enemy we kill, which is very, very good. That means we only have to kill 13 things at level 10 charges, which itself is not a particularly easy ask. Cave down there.
A hut. The witches.
Oh boy.
Inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
The transmutation of bodies.
Liber Ivanis. Conclave of mages banned this tome.
Master the art, never accomplished it. Affected one of its forms. Arises from psychophysical limitations. Can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. Ulf Blackbeard dwelled for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of the animal. Teacher on the verge of madness, shouted a noiseless cry. Fell to my knees and prayed to Zothaqua, not for salvation, but a quick death, and then they came.
Bones ground into dust.
Proper administration of
the use of
urine.
the arrow stems. Interesting. Wormwood, sulfur, wort. Scents fresh. A wall of spell enhancements or trophies. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
That was rather sudden. And she's got a mountain lion with her.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
Tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me?
It's said if you not prostrate yourself, bend the knee to the witch, she'll be kind. So let's go with option 2.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his witch was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse. But could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again. And you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Ah, the old rules.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince
they keep
the
talking.
maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Garrett's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
Ah, the old rules. Old things have their rules and their manner and their way. Generally, you can trust the old rules. It's just you have to be very careful about knowing who the old ones are, because they can be kind of tricksy. So many wolves. I should use Ard because we've got the blasting Ard thing, so that could be very useful when fighting swarmers like this. Okay, it froze one wolf. Did not particularly help against the others. Okay, we're sticking with Quen. Maybe Erden? No, we'll stick with Quen. I'll also save the game when I get down the side of the cliff so that we don't have to continue running all over the place. Dang wolves. It doesn't help that, like, every time we get attacked, we're taking, like, a huge chunk of damage. And there's a bot in chat, but I'll deal with that after. Okay, we're slowly working our way through them.
What now, you piece of filth?
So now we have to find the cave. Is there some kind of marking here? No. Ah, you unholy, goddamn, no, piece of, you mother. Hang on, I'm gonna delete that bot quick. Hang on. Skaboosh. As I avert panic. No, I didn't realize these were that heavy. Okay, that might be something to drop off. Fuck. Okay, this is fine. 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 This is totally fine. Vampire sacrifices start. Oh, that's. I don't know, it was also in, like, proximity. Full moon... Drowners... Vitality... Tony L... Poisons now heal. Effect duration 3 minutes. So that's definitely what I want. Hangman's Venom, no. Elemental, no. Beast, no. Curse, no. Draconid, no. Necrophage. Insectoid. And then I wanted this thing. Hit a swallow. I'll drop a quick save. Ah! Jesus Christ. Our toxicity went all the way up. Potions. Potions. I need... clears toxicity. Need to do that. White Rafford. And again with the whole, we didn't do the thing because it's... Poor knight.
Some bones. Gareth's remains. He's dead. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall from getting back to the tree. Lift the curse.
I hate the spider things. Kikamores and arachnomorphs and...
I lent you coin for one.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Here's some free advice, Rich. If you've no reason to live despite others.
If you've no reason to live, live despite others, says the old lady on the road. I mean, it's not terrible advice. The power of spite will get you pretty far in life. I wonder how old the tale is.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I mean, I don't know that we need a lot of it. We just need enough dry wood.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run. Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, hear hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Truth? Must be, your heart must be pure. I'm gonna do number 2 and see how that ends. Because I forget the 2 options. She deserves truth.
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder, we all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard.
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
Truth was the right option.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
If you spend centuries as a tree, there's no life to come back to.
Not still to bust your butt.
So we went up there. We did that thing. We haven't bounced around Fort Astaire too much. I kind of want to go and poke these undiscovered locations
If I were to put up
while
my
we're
life
still
for surety.
roughly in this area. If I pull... Oh, god dang it, it went back to 0. Oh, it's more wolves. Fuck it. We're running through. Fuck it, we're running through. I'm not dealing with the dogs again. Is that a body? A rag with scraps on it. Using my own blood and a fragile fragment of bone. Some of a sad tale. Despite a monster roaming in proximity to the estate, further, it was a she-troll. Thus scraped together a few crowns, went to Camerlango, hire a knight. Marking this journey, this she-troll sprang out of bushes, knelt down on a horse. Something that garbles reached the trolls, chosen as a bow. Since it is most ill-bred to be rude to a lady, even a monstrous one, I declined her politely and was ready to be on my way when she tossed a sack over me, tucked under her arm, carried me away to the clearing. Locked me in a cage, stared at me for hours. So now I slowly starve to death. While she gives me clear water to drink, my only food is the soup that she-troll spends all day brewing, a foul concoction receiving carrion and an onion. Reminds me of the song Hermanalig, although without the gifts. But, you know, it's it is what it is. Give me honey. There was a chest there. I had not noticed that there was a chest there. But Erendite has gained more power. And ever more powerful we shall grow. I'll drop a quick save because Witcher 3 is notorious for giving and taking away. That's the wrong thing. This is a bandit camp, so I'm probably going to need number 1.
Lick my tongue and we get along.
Shut up, you fight.
At least try to. Watch it.
Come now,
One down.
You son of attachments!
What happened to the first guy? There were like 2 guys. Did I completely disintegrate 1 or 2 of them? What happened to the guy who was like right in front of me? Okay, we need to check the orders or whatever we picked up after we run the camp out of its loot. Codex of Loth Half-Breed's Hans. Chained dogs in russet rags, steered manners of the rich, toil in their fields, great wars fought against ourselves, great tragedy of banal existence, always raise us to believe one day, throw off weighty burden, never happen, rip-roaring with rage, loaths, Hans, gives those who join something in return, shows them that without pain, the Hans would achieve nothing. Don't quite. Carlo, sending you on a batch of hayseeds. Train them well as only you can. Send me the tough ones. Drown the others in the pond. Olaf. Blue to red. Okay, so we got one of the things to make mutagens go red. So I will head over here next. We should also visit the Camerlengo so that we can acquire whatever reward we can get. Because any coin is better than no coin, and we desperately need money. Oh, shit. Freaking rot fiends. They always steal the satisfaction of the kill from you. Oh wait, this is the place where we were doing the thing with Orianna a couple minutes ago. If I remember correctly, that was a mountain lion type call. Cougar. A hidden treasure. Bar guests? Oh no. Oh god. Well, Erendite gained a little bit more power. Journal of a Desperate Man. Pages filled with professions of love made to a woman named Charlotte. Entries are chaotic. Love my life. When she is not near me, burn with longing, suffocate with loneliness. How can I make her understand that I nor Albert, destiny? Found a solution. The witch from Lynx Crag. She will help me end my heart's agony. I shall now have to tighten my belt several notches, but I have purchased a magic elixir from a witch. She said if I convince my beloved to drink it, I'll be able to forget my problems forever. Sold her my possessions, purchased jewels to give Charlotte when I propose. Gods, soon now she shall be mine. Mixed the elixir with wine, prepared a small picnic near a chapel at Coutrin Manor. Agreed to meet to talk to me, but though she drank my enchanted est, she still refused my proposal, spouted some nonsense about only becoming my wife. When the jewels I gave her grow into grapevines. She fell into a strange hysterical mood and buried my present with her bare hands by their family chapel. Perhaps I need to wait before the elixir takes effect. She cheated me, she betrayed Cutran Manor. A woodland monstrosity had taken over the entire property, so this is the end to my heart's suffering. Brought about the death of my beloved, but death shall not separate us. Oh God. Why? People are a bunch of goddamn idiots.
Something's not right.
Ah, you piece of junk. I almost had more power for Erendite. I almost had more power. What the hell?
Show me what you got.
A Spriggan. Oh God. Oh God. No! Right as we reach 10. But God, Erendite's a hot sword.
This empty dead, sweep up here, box it all.
Oh, that does that. That does that. I'll head over to the signpost for the ruins.
No one would aid us. It's a pleasure to have you do so.
Use that to reach the Camerlengo. And then perhaps we shall see about upgrading a piece of our gear. Cause if we thought upgrading to like master level was expensive, holy shit. Okay, so the Camerlengo's over there. I can go to the Grand Palace. We can acquire clothes. Once we acquire clothes, we can go to the thing.
Ah.
Nope, it's this way.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Gwent. We're playing Gwent. All or nothing. Let's go.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Do we not have a Vesemir card in here? Or did I not take Vesemir because of reasons? I only got one Gaunter Dim card. Fucking Nilfgaard. Okay, so I've got 2 decoys. That's good. I'm going to redraw... No, I'm going to redraw Roach. Excellent. And I'm going to redraw Scorch. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. I believe he might be about to pass his turn. You don't do that unless you're going to rethink your entire strategy. I want something cheap that I can do. I don't want to burn a decoy. Something cheap. I'm going to pass and see what happens. Because I think he's doing that because he's going to... Yep. My turn. Here we go. Ooh, black infantry. Maybe I should have kept the what's it? Hello, Fringilla. How are you, my dear? Murran Vorhis. And we've now used up all of our summons. Or our things. So, yep, we're going to do that. We're down to 14 cards in our deck. But 14 should be plenty more than we need. I shall play Sessendesis. Was that something? Yes. I thought for a second that this thing was it. Nope, that's English. Of course, it's not actually English. Even is that? I can't words. Fuck. This is impressive. We're playing an entire game and he doesn't have a single spy. I don't think I've ever faced a Nilfgaardian opponent without a single spy. Holy crap!
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
An elegant Beauclair doublet. Elegant Beauclair boots. And then we've got the bird mask, harlequin, and wolf. We already have such masks. But I will take the boots and the doublet. Can I sell these to you, good sir? I'm getting absolute trash money for them, so probably not.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Okay. So, we've got the clothes that we need. The Camerlengo is around the corner here.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for thy...
And where does Celestine wander of late? I didn't spy him on day.
Greetings, Knight. Much is said in Beauclair of your bravery and dedication. Thus you've secured a claim to compensation. Sign here, please.
200 crowns.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
He only sells books.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, fair knight. Cotton socks and blood to pass. I paid too much out.
I think I shall say title it all and go hunt.
Is there a barber? There's got to be a barber somewhere. An innkeep, an alchemist. Is there really like no barbers in this city? Yeah, there's one way the fuck over there. I'll make a quick stop over here to see what these merchants have on offer.
Oh, here he comes, a hero. Gerard's
Nice tune.
You seek something? I've got it.
On the wrong side of the wall, aren't I? Have I played you in Gwent, sir?
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you have.
Clearly, I've done some work here. Okay, So I'm going to sell that. 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 6.97 pounds. Crafting repair.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
The best armor around. That is what I forge.
Clearly, I already played this guy at Gwent. Toussaint Knight's armor. Ducal Guard officer. Toussaint Knight's boots. Ducal Guard officer boots. Ducal Guardsman trousers. We only got the doublet and boots, right? Should probably go back to that guy and see if there's like pants. There's got to be a pair of pants, right? The freaking path waypoint keeps jumping back and forth. It had me confused. Even with my fan pointed directly at my PC, it is throwing off a good chunk of heat.
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay, so you had the doublet, you had that. Ah, so these are Beauclair trousers. Okay.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
She said we needed a mask. So, let us go and meet the Duchessa.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your ticket.
Drop a quick save just in case.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milled under
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
And so we await patiently for the Duquesa.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear it. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
At least let me bring Arendite. Come on, silver sword for the win.
How do we find this Intrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Oh, God.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Everyone's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Not here.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Orianna, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Search the alcoves for a woman with the orchid in her hair.
Please do not disturb.
Go on, Geralt. Be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs. Cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul. Look,
It's a paradigm manifested.
Paradigm! I got it! It's the Soretur!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Freeing a stone subtle soul requires great precision.
So many different freaking things here.
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand, it's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence. A metaphor? What else would they think of? If they can't agree, cut the line.
ridiculous party. Whoops.
Blah, blah, blah. Effonsgard, Schmeffonsgard. It's all...
No one here.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Is she actually in one of those and we just didn't notice?
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but... pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Effonsgard, Schmeffonsgard. It's...
Of course, it's the woman getting painted. Why wouldn't it be?
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
You won't be working much longer if the Beast of Beauclair keeps killing people. Kinda surprised Donna Rieta didn't say anything.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Interesting that she remembers that.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Chasing odors. Back the way we came. Okay, so that's fun. Go one way, to go the other way, to go back the other way. Where, oh where is our lovely artist? Oh where does she be?
Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust
Ah.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Of course.
Tall, broad-shouldered, the black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
This one.
That must be Cecilia.
Oh, God.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Orianna at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her and went out on the balcony.
If it's not bolted to the floor, it's coming with me.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must have climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints made by soiled boots.
Ah, that ladder. That really blends in.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So the Centurion and his lady are dead.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
I want to pursue the line of questioning.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
I wondered what she'd say, because Orianna is the girl from the trailer. What is it? A Night to Remember.
Claimed the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Orianna, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Okay.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
It's a very exact drawing.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Yep.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Orianna with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Interesting.
Orianna, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Orianna, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Maybe not her, but at least the royal family of Toussaint.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
People are as responsible for their actions as they are for anything else. So him killing his brother, not entirely on Siana. I mean, prophetic visions, especially in this world, are a thing, so you can't really take them lightly, but at the same time, don't go believe in every single person who says they have prophetic visions.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaff van der Erete, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Orianna's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Two extremely high vampires and Orianna who qualifies. This is impressive.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. But then in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Two conversations having...
For now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Orianna. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntime Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlaff here while I go to Duntime.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
How much you want to bet Detlaff heard every word?
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
What a time. What a time. Character entry added, Sienna. Did that vampire-like screech come from the girl in the cloak? God dang it, now we've got another level piece of... Another level means we've got more points now that we've got to sink into Erendite to keep it up. Okay.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Okay, so we have just about 10,000 coins. We've already got the boots, so we don't need to worry about the boots. We need to get the chest armor. I believe we've got the gauntlets. Nope, that's the other one. Yeah, we've got the gauntlets, because otherwise we'd have the master crafted. So... we can check the steel sword. This would require 2 enriched dimeridium ingots. Crafting component. Enriched dimeridium. Enriched ore. We would need acid extract. Can I disassemble anything to get acid extract? Kikamore discharge. Yeah. Is there anything that I have more of that I could use for... Monster blood. Ah, this will get us some venom extract. Let's take apart like 6 of them. Oh, that gave us two things for every craft. Okay, that's doubly good. Okay, so I need... Oh, it's not venom extract, it's acid extract. Piece of goddamn... acid extract, not... acid extract, acid extract, venom. No, I'm looking for acid. I think we have to use the Kikamora discharge. Okay, but that gave us 3 per Kikamora thing. So we can go to the enriched dimeridium ore, and I need to make 4 of these. So that I can make 2 enriched dimeridium ingots. And then we can make a Grandmaster Wolven. Okay, so it is alright that we got Monster Essence. Plus 56. You have unlocked the first bonus for the set. Collect more items to unlock the other. Okay, so that's our steel sword. I want to try to get the trousers now. I would need an enriched dimeridium plate and infused silizard hide. Let's try for the infused silizard first. Okay, we have the parts for that. That's great. Enriched plate. Okay, so we need 2 more dimeridium ingots. Which means that we need 2 more enriched dimeridium ore. Two ingots. So we need 4 enriched. Shit, that's expensive. Boink. Trousers. Grandmaster Wolven. So the only thing left, as far as clothing goes, is the shirt. And I do not know how to get a monster stomach. I'm not sure we can do particularly anything for that except keep running around trying to find something that drops one.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Look at the guard on that. Ooh, that is something. Do our pants look different?
Victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck.
Yeah, I think our pants. I think our pants have more like leather stuff and more color.
Fine meats available from the butcher in San Sebastian. Fresh sausage, tripe, and
Okay.
other.
I'm going to save game here because we've been live for 3 hours now. More than 3 hours, 3.5 hours, almost. And typically I only stream for 2. I know I started a little bit late today. I'm going to go to the ending screen because we are going to end. But before I officially call an end to stream, I want to see Witcher 3, what was it, Monster Stomach? Crafting component introduced in Blood and Wine. Okay, yep. Check the wiki page. Let's see. Blood and Wine, need to craft. Grandmaster Woven, Grandmaster Legendary Woven, can be obtained by dismantling Cockatrice Stomach or as random loot from Alps, Bruxa, Garkin, Giant Centipede, Flutter, White, Slizzard, Shaelmar. Okay, so if we fight the Shaelmar, we might be able to get it. Shaelmar, vampires. Okay. So now I know how to find that. Hit that button. Hit that button. All right, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. I'll be back Thursday morning. I don't know what we're gonna do. I do not know what we're gonna do. So take care. Stay safe, and I'm gonna come up with a plan between now and then. Ciao.